Automated tools like the PDF Accessibility Checker are great for helping catch errors in your documents, but they aren't able to check everything. A crucial step in confirming the accessibility of your PDF is to manually walk the tag tree and make sure things are tagged logically. Tags tell Access Technology what each thing is meant to be. It provides context to the text and images that is otherwise available visually. It's also where alternate descriptions and language data is stored. Let's start by talking about how tags are and aren't like HTML, for those of you who are already familiar with the latter. Many PDF tags have names that also occur in HTML elements, like the paragraph, heading levels, and list items. But the tags in a PDF are not the objects themselves. They're a layer of semantic information added to the objects. This means you can take elements that were built in one way and tag them in a completely different way without altering their appearance if you think it would provide better navigation. This isn't a quick and painless process, but it can be helpful when remediating legacy content in an educational context. Let's explore how to do this in Acrobat. Open your Tags pane. You may have to right-click on the navigation pane if the button isn't available. If you're using the new Acrobat, this will be on the other side of the screen. If it's empty, your document is presently untagged, and you should probably start by running the Auto Tag Document tool. The first thing under tags should be a root tag labeled Document. If you have a single root tag, but it's something else, like sect, part, or art, start by right-clicking on that tag and opening Properties. In the drop-down menu labeled Type, pick Document. If you have multiple tags instead of a single root tag, open the Options menu and select New Tag. Under Type, select Document. Drag your other tags into the Document tag to nest them. You can hold Shift and click to select multiple tags on the same level at once. When dragging into another tag, a bar will appear below that tag indicating where the tags are being placed. Wiggle your cursor horizontally over the tag to see the options. If the line begins to the right of the tag symbol, you're nesting it inside that tag. If the line begins level with the tag symbol, you're dropping these as sibling tags after that tag. Your content may be grouped into tags named Part, Art, which stands for article, Sect, which stands for section, or even Div, which is short for division. You can keep these or remove your tags from them. They do not affect how Access Technologies interact with your content. I like to organize my sections in sect containers as I work, just to keep my tag tree organized for myself, and I often give these titles so that I can more easily find things in the tag tree. Now let's look at each of the typical document tags and how you can tell if they're being used correctly. You may want to keep the reading order window open as you work. When you come across a poorly formed tag, you can draw a box around the text or image in the document and click the appropriate tag in the reading order window. The order that your content is tagged in is the order that it will be read in, regardless of what the reading order window is telling you. You may find the reading order tool more useful if you select Show Page Content Groups, Structure Types, and uncheck Display Like Elements in a single block. P stands for Paragraph. Each P tag should contain a single complete paragraph of text. It should not contain multiple adjacent paragraphs. Each paragraph should have its own tag. It may contain figure, span, form, and link tags. It should not contain a list, a table, or a heading. H stands for Heading. Headings are your document title and section names. They are organized into levels to help understand how they relate to each other. H1 is Heading Level 1, your document title. You should have only one of these. H2 is Heading Level 2, your section names. If your document is more than a page long, it should include some of these. They're usually indicated visually by being larger text and bolded, and will often be in a different color and font from the body text. A heading is a name, not a sentence or a paragraph. If these sections have subsections, those subsection names would be marked as Heading Level 3 or H3. You can have up to 6 heading levels, but you should try to stick with 3 or 4. When I'm organizing content into sect tags, I like to have each one start with a heading tag. This helps me visually track my heading levels as I'm moving through the document. Most of your content should be contained in paragraphs and headings, but there are a lot more tags that we need to talk about. We'll talk about figures, lists, tables, links, and form fields in their own videos.